Today let's talk about some plants that we plant in mass that's going to help other plants be more productive in the greenhouse. For instance, I like planting nasturtiums. And I got a good story about nasturtiums. I was doing a little consulting and went to a greenhouse, and these people had been following me, so they knew that planting nasturtiums would be a good thing because they would help make a trap crop for flea beetles and help with some aphids. And they still had monster aphid problems, and they're like, we planted nasturtiums. And I says, oh, good. I says, show me your nasturtium. And they showed me one globule plant, one nasturtium, just that one little round ball, and it had been, of course, ate to death by the flea beetles. And I'm like, no, you need to plant a nasturtium, like trailing nasturtiums. Right, this behind me is all one plant, and so it starts way back there at the back side of this bed, and that's where its root system is. And it's just trailing all the way through this bed, monster trails everywhere, trailing. Right, so that's what you want to buy is a trailing nasturtium. We treat it like ground cover, and you get a lot of bang for your buck. It's only one plant, but wow, it has got massive amounts of vegetation and flowers, right? Lots of flowers, and they are so cool. So that's one thing that can help. We want to have masses, not just a few. We want to have lots. Nasturtiums is definitely one of them. Another plant that we want to use in mass, like mass plantings, is the Sweetlissom. And so we'll plant it along the edge of the beds because it's just right here on the edge of the bed. Not taking up hardly any space, but giving us tremendous amount of flowers and beneficial qualities. So the Sweetlissom, they've got scientific research in California on it that if you would just put in, I think it's like 2 or 3% of the field into Sweetlissom. And they can do organic romaine lettuce because the Sweetlissom is this cool season crop, so it did not appreciate that heat, and it is susceptible to flea beetles. But as the cool season come on and the flea beetles' life cycle's been complete, they have rebloomed and shined immensely. So they're another plant that I put in mass. The calengia, we're using it, right? It's getting used for beneficial. We harvest it for herbal, and I put it in my teas. You could make salves out of it, and then of course it is helping us with the pollinating, and also makes a trap crop for the aphids. So lots of diversity, shapes and sizes. We've got several different kinds of cosmos, from these little tiny guys to the big guys, and this bed full of nasturtiums and cosmos together. Gorgeous, and you can see little insects in here working. Still some sort of wasp here. You see him in there? There he is. Don't know what he is, but that's Jonathan Lundgren. But cool looking. I'm calling it a win-win. This is one super petunia, and I just really love this color, and so I usually try to get it into the greenhouses and flower beds, and then the celery on down the row there. So a little bit of Phacelia. We have Phacelia planted in several beds, and we'll let it self-seed. It's also, the nickname is Bee Friend, but all the pollinators love it. And look at it, it's showing off right now. This little tiny flower part standing up there. And it is definitely got different structure, right? And it is also a plant that we really, really like for its root system and helps the soil food web. A little bit of the Borage flowers. They also are another one the pollinators just really go crazy over, and it helps with its root system and the compost pile. Gotta love this plant and self-seeds. It's a win-win. Flowers. Calendula we put in our harvest and dry it, put it in our drinks. Tea, make a herbal infusion out of it. Super good for your skin. Just a few aphids here. The calendula seems to be susceptible. That's it for this video. I hope you learned some plants that can really help you with your pests in your greenhouse. And if you want to help me, you could hit that subscribe button. Help me grow this channel so that we can help more people grow healthy food so we can get healthier people. All right, grow healthy.